So I think I'm live right now. I'm not so sure. Okay. Playing some tunes in the background. So what I'm doing right now is a trade analysis for the coming week on gold and pound yen and some other pairs that I'm live testing on a small account. But yeah, the main focus of my trade analysis is gold and pound yen. What I'm doing is saying hello. Hi, hello, welcome to the Synthesis Theory. I forgot to say hello. It's my first time live, so I don't know how it happens. Okay, so we're going to switch over to the chart now, like right now. Okay, I think that works. And so what we're looking at is gold from the daily, and the current price is right here, so we're gonna focus on relevant data that is going to be mostly related to the coming week. Well, it's already started. I'm doing this a bit late because what have I done today? I've been trying to figure out how to do live streaming and all that, and also trying to figure out how to do a simulation thing compatible to Mac. So some exciting stuff happening soon. Okay, so here we go. Gold right now on the daily. If I was to just how do I remove drawings? I'm scared to do this. Okay, we'll do it like that. We'll do it like this, right? Okay, so on the daily gold, it closed on a bullish candle right there, and there is an uptrend, right? Although the issue here is that we have destroyed the recent low. So is it a new momentum coming down to the downside now? We don't know, but we're not, concerned from that sense. We're gonna be concerned more so in this area because we're gonna try and trade within the New York session. So that's the plan. In the 4-hour, as you can see, I have my support levels and resistance levels at the top. Price is currently here, and so the most significant levels are the target zones that I've got, and I have the peepage right here. I hope it's visible, but I'm gonna go on a lower time frame soon. So the idea is that gold's price action right here right now is quite clean, like, none of this mess involved, but we just have this nice clean price action happening. So it's probable that it's going to copy or mirror this side going up, hopefully continuing an uptrend, or it could just be a massive, retrace to retest the lows right here. We don't know, but honestly, I'm only concerned really in this area whether I can trade it tomorrow in the New York session. We have on the 1-hour a clear price action happening right now. So we've broken this low, right? and we had this push from NFP Friday, and although I have predicted it, I did not catch the move because I was so scared to catch the move and be right there. So I didn't actually get crap. But hey, I learned that my analysis is it has an upside. Like, it's not so newbie. Because I was like, okay, so it's something there, but I just didn't do anything. Anyway, we're focusing in this area now. The idea is that we're gonna be waiting for a confirmation from this side for a sell and a confirmation from this side for a buy. Now, as you can see, I'm gonna go on a lower time frame now. An hour candle or an hour candle that opens and closes above the zone. Now, the issue here is that the nearest traffic is like right there, so it's like 40 pips away, and on average it's like 20 pips. The recent candles on average are like 20 pips, so maybe we have some room to achieve this target area. Otherwise, from this area here is a safer buy, as you can see there, with a massive 110 pippage range for a buy. So I mean, honestly, it's like about to be near Tokyo Asian session right now, so this might just get happening. Then in the New York, where I'm going to be involved, it might have changed. So that's that. And for a sell side of things, I'm looking for a bearish candle that is going to be poking through the zone, and a bearish candle that is opening and closing outside underneath that zone. And it's very important to say it out loud to myself, mainly, that I must wait for the candle to close. It is actually part of my plan to wait for it to close. I'm not gonna be trying any candle break entries. I forgot the actual name of it, but yeah, a sell actually is much cleaner than a buy, but momentum is going up right now, so it might be less than probable. But if opportunity presents itself, then we have 150 pippage right here. I don't know if that's very clear, but yeah, okay. That is me on gold. So just a quick that was me taking a shortcut to look at the daily. So what is the uptrend? So we have a uptrend momentum. We've just come from the downside, and now we have a bullish momentum happening on the daily, and potential wick fill up to this area right there. And price is currently in the no trade range. In the 4-hour, we have a much clearer bullish momentum, and the highly probable wick fill of this candle right here. And on the 60, basically this is like a break of zone first, support made, and then a possible retest. But it's dodgy times right now. Some of you are braver out there with you might be taking this trade, but I'm not is the thing. So that's that. And yeah, waiting for confirmations outside, and we have acceptable 94-40 pip stop loss in between here. Or am I hallucinating? Okay, and more buys for later sessions of today. GBP, yen, pound yen. We're gonna look at the higher time frames now, and it is, if I just remove the drawings once again, make sense of life. So we have this uptrend happening right here, and it's a strong bullish momentum right here. So you know, one high, low, retest of high, pull up, supports created, retest of high, pull up. So we might see the same thing happening again to at least retest this high, this recent high, right? So in the lower time frames, so general trend is uptrend, and we are not going to be buying high and selling low. So once again, I have my no trade range here on display, because I just don't want to get involved in this wiki side of things, right? And plus, yeah, it's just, I don't know, it's a bit messy for my eyeballs. But oh, look at that. Approaching Asian session, pound yen has already made some moves, right? And so it, I think after or throughout or in between, during Asian session, this can potentially poke all the way up, and it's just made this like bullish run. Now we have a mini retrace for, or pullback for a slingshot all the way up. You know, pound yen might be a little bit excited to make some moves over the weekend. Who knows? And for pippage, it's a 48 pip range from here to all the way there. Traffic is quite clean, unless it makes some, it has some action because of that. But because this kind of override that, I don't know if it's going to affect the probability significantly, or it could just fake out and say, but yeah, we have a sell opportunity also, but I'm only wanting to do that below here. It might be playing it too safe, but it's important for me to actually make wiser decisions at this point. Yeah, okay, so those are my main focuses, but I'm also experimenting on some other pairs. I'm not gonna go on too much higher time frame detail, but okay, we'll just do a 4 hour and half an hour kind of reading. Okay, so like your USD is quite messy, as you can see, but this move kind of overrides all that mess. And so the idea is that there might be a bullish run happening to go to this strong resistance right here, because between here and there's not much resistance, because this overrided it. And so this is the nearest potential resistance, but we also have this target area after the no trade range. So going on the 30 minutes now, just to zoom in and tell you how I'm really thinking about it. Like, this is pretty clean, nice strong run, mini pullback, and like, I swear some people is gonna trade that definitely, but I'm not trading right now, so I'm anticipating the later sessions. London, I'm not really gonna be involved, or New York, but then New York gets messy. From experimenting, I found that Euro USD actually has cleaner moves in the AM, aka the London session. So yeah, at this point I'm just experimenting. Pippage wise, for targets from outside the no trade range, we have 31 pips, and from a sell point of view, we have 28 pips. So, you know, good enough range in pips for both like opportunities if they present itself. So once again, I sound like a broken record, but I'm looking for candle that breaks the zone and opens close above the zone for a buy. Okay, that doesn't look like a bull candle right there. And another one that opens and close outside, and the mirror image for a sell right here. Okay, like that for a pippage of 28 and 31. Now, pound AUD has been showing some clean moves over the last week. I'm trying to figure out how to go on the higher time frame on the keyboard. Okay, so 4 hour, we have a well, it just follows this uptrend. It's an uptrend, you know, like higher high, higher lows, but like, I don't know, a little bit sketchy. This same action might be happening here. Like, it's pretty clean if it does decide to come up, and this is a resistance from, you know, the beginning of the month. So yeah, it might just be following the uptrend, but then we can't be like, you know, too biased, because it's a strong like momentum right now compared to here. You know, it had some deliberation, but this might be deliberating here and then pushing down. Anyway, it's a trade that we're not gonna be involved in, but just for experimentation point of view. Okay, so looking at the 1 hour now, it's like a strong push down, and it looks like the beginning of a nasty head and shoulder, which indicates a reversal. So I think if I do it, I don't know, so like, you know, head and shoulder, you can google it, and so yeah, mini pullback for further downside. I'm waiting because this is very wiki messy, but if it does have the same confirmations outside the no trade zone, then we have clean-ish traffic from down here of a 31 pippage potential and 80 on the buy if it does want to buy, because at the end of the day, the higher time frames hold more, it has a stronger like say in life. I ran out of words. Okay, so let's go to my favorite thing. I'm experimenting on gold. No, I'm experimenting on oil. This is oil right now, and we have a special relationship because I just made that up. Well, no, it's actually true. When I first started trading, I've said this in the last video, I started trading with oil and gold because they're fun. You know, you lose money, make money quick, break even. Well, at the time, I lost more money than what I actually made. Anyway, but you know, trading this new strategy by market fluidity, wicks don't lie. It's giving me, like, it showed me some hope towards maybe taming oil a little bit. So I'm gonna just think this through a little bit more, because I don't know why. I just want to be able to trade oil. Okay, so on the daily, it just have this crazy opening over the weekend, poking up. Like, is there anything nearby? Wow, so it's just passed through this price from last year basically, and the next target is there, so we have this strong bullish run. Oh no. And so yeah, we're gonna be looking at the smaller time frames now. Uptrend target area of where it is currently now. So I put this paper trade on from last week, and I have my imaginary stop loss right there, and yeah, it's looking good so far. So I'm just trying to maintain the run of my paper trade on oil. Yeah, it's pretty cool. So if I was to get tagged out, it's still at 3%, like most funding agencies, which is the goal. The target is like 8 some for funding talent and 10% for FDMO for the first 30 days. And like, I'd be happy right now because I've secured 3%. Just gotta work for 3 more percent. But I'm not actually sure if we're allowed to trade oil on the funding schemes. So that's it. That is my analysis. How do I end this? Okay, so I'm trying to figure out OBS right now. I'm gonna do an outro. Huh? So here we go. Thank you for watching, and I don't know, maybe that was helpful. I definitely had fun. Doing that just now, and so yeah, definitely, because it was fun, I'm gonna do more of it. And there's gonna be a trade recap on my adventures from last week. It's quite horrendous what my behavior towards the market and towards the trading plan that I hardly followed, but hey, we all gotta learn, and we're gonna try and decipher whatever the hell I was doing on the trade recap tomorrow. So that's the plan. Yeah, so this is pretty cool because it's my second week doing a weekly analysis. Yeah, my first one was last week. So I hope that was fine. Let me know if it was helpful, or if you have any questions. The Instagram is the Pip Synthesis Theory, and or you can just leave comments below. If you like it, of course, please like it. It's just there. Okay, see you next time. How do I end it?